Hey, Scorpio, intuitive soul coach here with your October 2023 love and family reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, or even signing up for the monthly newsletter, you can find all of that information in the description box below your video. All right, welcome. This is good for any and all placements of Scorpio in your chart. Now, what you don't see coming is you're going to be more involved. You're going to be more focused, more present, more in the moment, and so are people around you. This is a really beautiful energy with the chicken showing up unexpectedly. There even could be an unexpected visitor that comes in the month of October. For some of you as well, this is about a surprise meeting, a surprise getaway, or some sort of adventure. Now, as we near Scorpio season, happy birthday to you Scorpios that are celebrating in the month of October. I do feel like you're trying to bring about more awareness. You're trying to enjoy the moments that you have here on Earth, but I am getting here a pleasant surprise. So in the recent past, Scorpio, you do have the fullest. This is all about steady growth. For a lot of you, you may have felt stuck. There may have been a lot of things happening around you in matters of the heart. This is a heavily wooded area, and you can see here that there is a path. I feel like this path is leading you directly out of the woods. So for those of you that have had some troubles or difficulties with a family member, with a lover, or with someone that weighed heavy or close to your heart here, I feel like you're out of the woods, or coming out of the woods, so to speak. There's light at the end of the tunnel here. A lot of soul growth has been happening within you. You've been feeling the changes and the shifts here, Scorpio, on a deeper soul level. Now, this could be within a relationship that has been very tumultuous from maybe even the beginning for some of you. I'm also getting here that this could be a friendship that's just kind of, it's played out its course for some of you, but it may be that this person comes back in and you pick up where you left off. Maybe it's been a friend that you haven't seen for a couple of years. There's been growth on both your ends, but you haven't seen each other for quite some time. That could be showing up here in the near future. Now, in the month of October, you have the garlic. This is strong potential, manifestation energy. So it wouldn't surprise me to see the magician in your reading. I'm also getting here a hyper focus on your stability, your safety, your security when it comes to partnerships and relationships of all kinds. So there is the potential here to mend, to heal, to recapture love, to invite in love. Whatever it is that you are seeking at this time, I feel like it's seeking you as well. So what's happening behind the scenes is this energy is getting closer and closer for you to make some great progress, which we see here. It's almost like that final leap that gets you out of the woods here. Now, in the near future, you could be taking a look at your security. Now, I'm also getting here security systems within your home. So if you have cameras, this could be a doorbell, it could be windows, there could be new keys installed or new locks installed. I am sensing here Airbnb in the near future. That may resonate with some of you. You could be renting out or fixing up or even participating in some sort of Airbnb venture. I also feel that there could be some do-it-yourself projects around the home, a lot of upgrading, updating, reprogramming, things of that nature. Some of you, now this is only if it resonates and rings true for you, there could have been identity theft, or maybe you lost your debit card, your credit card. I'm getting here upgrading security, Okay, now it doesn't mean that there is going to be theft or something's going to happen to you. I just feel like there is an emphasis here on security. Okay, so again, you could be just installing some sort of motion sensor or camera. It could even be that, you're installing a camera system because maybe you have an elderly parent that is living with you, or, I feel like there's extra steps of precaution here. Some of you also may be installing a lift or, shower handles in the shower. There's just a sense of security coming in here and safety for maybe the people that you live with. I'm also getting a wheelchair accessibility. Okay, so wheelchair accessibility. This is a good energy for preparation, Scorpio, and I feel like you are prepared here for, I don't want to say worst case scenario, but you're just making sure all your, I's are dotted and your T's are crossed, so to speak. And it could also be double checking if you have anything in the home. Someone may be getting a remodeling project. Someone may work in construction, build homes. There's a sale of a home or a purchase of a home. I feel like there could be a new home renovation in a room. Maybe you're creating an office space, or you're creating an extra bedroom for a family member, or maybe you have a child who's left the nest here in a sense, and you may be getting a surprise visit from them in the month of October. All right, let's take a look and see where your overall energy is at. We're going to pull all the cards for you here for your Celtic cross. I'm getting the name Kathy or Catherine. Now, you have the Four of Swords showing up. You have a little bit of downtime or R&R time. Someone may be coming to stay with you to recover or recoup. What do we have in the recent past, please, for Scorpio? Katie, I'm hearing Katie as well. Nine of Swords, someone may have been feeling a lot of anxiety. There could even be new bedding, new mattress, a new room, okay? Someone may have been dealing with renters, dealing with a landlord or neighbors that were causing a lot of havoc, okay? Causing a lot of havoc. The Empress energy is showing up above you, so taking care of you. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you are going through some upheaval at this time, but you have the Star in your energy, so you're healing a lot. Okay, for those of you that have already dealt with some sort of, again, a break-in, or I'm just getting you're preparing for the worst. Some of you may even be learning how to can foods, or you may be learning or preparing for, something within the environment or globally. All right, let's take a look here and get a final outcome. Final outcome for Scorpio. Two of Swords, decision-making time. Getting honest. Okay, they do want that one. Double two energy. Wow, you have the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords as your final outcome. So you're definitely making some big decisions that are going to impact your future, I feel, in a better way. It's important to stay aware, stay focused. Now you have here the Four of Swords. This is about you taking some downtime if you're able to in the month of October, treating yourself. This can be like the spa card as well. You can see that she's sitting in a floaty and life is good. She's just doing herself. She's not worried about responsibilities, and it feels like she needs to move on to comfort herself in the best way she knows how. And so if you can take a little bit of time out this month, because some of you may be in dire need of a break, of a rest. You may even be overthinking situations that may be causing a little bit of mental stress and stress within the body, creating dis-ease. When the Four of Swords shows up for you, I feel like there's a renewal coming in, but you must take a break here. Catch your breath and regroup, because you may be ignoring the signs of rest. Some of you may be obsessing about a situation and you just need to kind of back off from it, is what I'm getting here. You have the King of Cups as your challenge, crossing your energy here, Scorpio. I'm getting Cancerian energy as well. So some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, okay? Or, this is Cancer energy, King of Cups. But I also feel for some of you, this could be a person. This could be a father. It could be a partner. Someone may be closed off in love, or it just doesn't feel like they want to pour as much into this cup, this joint cup, as you do. Okay. And maybe that is exhausting you. You're trying to do what you can to put your time and energy and effort into either manifesting love into a current relationship or existing relationship, or for you to focus on some self-care at this time. I feel like this is the biggest challenge for you, Scorpio. Now, the King of Cups showing up in reverse is about getting in touch with your emotions, getting in touch with your feelings, your desires, your passions. What makes you happy? What makes your heart smile? And I feel like this is the month for you to do so, especially partnered with the Four of Swords. Now, what's below you here? The Eight of Pentacles, working on a partnership here. It could also be focusing on your craft, right? You are enjoying a little bit of leisure time. You can see that there's a couple of cupcakes and a bottle and some candles there. But I am getting that you're working on restructuring how a relationship or how you perceive love. This is a restructuring happening. There could have been something in the past that it didn't work out. Maybe someone didn't try hard enough, or maybe you didn't feel as inspired, but I feel like there's a second wind coming in here is kind of what I feel. You have this strong potential. Maybe you didn't try hard enough in the past, or someone else didn't try hard enough in the past, and it's caused a lot of anxiety because maybe you have that belief that you have to put in all the energy in order to get a little bit back. And that could even be something subconsciously. You may not even be aware of this, Scorpio, but you may be a huge giver, a lover. I mean, this is your energy as well. You are a water sign. This is about you loving yourself just as much as you pour love into other people, okay? And that's what I feel like you've done here in the past. You poured a lot of love into other people or other things. This is the month for you to give back to yourself and for you to be spoiled a little bit as well. So if you're in a partnership, I do feel like there is a potential here to heal, to come together, to treat yourself in whatever way that is for you. There could be a surprise, okay? Someone may take you on, a dinner date, or take you to the movies, or surprise you with hand-picked flowers or something of that nature. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be your own children. It could be a call from someone that you haven't heard for a while. So I am getting here something unexpected that actually brings a smile to your heart. Now, in the recent past here, I do sense a lot of anxiety, maybe some sleepless nights, nightmares, tossing and turning. With this Nine of Swords, I do feel for a lot of you, this is about obsessive thoughts. So a lot of you are thinking about something heavily. It's on your mind. It could be about an aging parent or a loved one. It could be about an illness, okay? Some of you, it's about some sort of heartbreak, or it's about recovering from a situation that may have been disappointing, okay? But the good news is this is in the past, and I feel like you've been growing a lot where you're going to focus on filling your own cup here, because this Empress is showing up above you. Now, the Empress is one of the most abundant, most loving, nurturing, caring energies in the tarot. It is showing up in reverse, though, which means you need to put a little bit of that into yourself. Okay, self-care day, spa day, take a little bit of a vacation, a break. If you've been overthinking things or trying, tooth and nail to find a solution in a relationship, it's important for you to just step away, because sometimes stepping outside of the problem can allow you to see something from a new point of view. And I feel like that's exactly what you are doing and what you are needing this month. And as we navigate closer towards Scorpio season, I feel like you're going to offer yourself some of that downtime. There could be, I'm getting here, a cabin, like cabin in the woods. Some of you may live near the mountains or be by the mountains. You may be wanting to spend some time in the safety and comfort of your home. Okay, you could be doing some crafting projects, I'm getting here as well. So when the Empress shows up, some of you may even be painting a wall or painting a mural. I'm getting painting projects, artwork. Maybe as you're listening to this, you're painting something here. But I love the Empress showing up regardless of her energy. She is very nurturing. So you'll know when you need to put more attention and time and energy into a person, a relationship, or a project, and you'll know when to kind of put it into yourself. You'll know because your body will tell you. Now, when this Empress shows up as well, there's a lot of growth potential, which you have showing up with the garlic. Some of you may be chefs. Some of you may have just put garlic on your list, your grocery list, or some of you, maybe you are removing something stagnant, an odor, a bad odor that you don't want. I feel like there's a counteracting here taking place. So even though garlic has that strong odor in itself, I feel like you're actually removing or clearing out, because garlic is really good for the body. Yes, it permeates and you can smell it through all orifices of the body, of the skin. But I do feel here that you're clearing out an energy or a space to make way for new. So what's showing up in your near future? You do have the Five of Pentacles. We'll take a look and see why this is coming up, but some of you feel a little bit alone. You may feel a little bit abandoned, or you just feel like love isn't available when it really is right here. So even if love isn't showing up in the form of a partnership at this time, if you are single, can you love yourself? Can you be your own partner? There's a song that I am hearing at this time. I am my own soulmate. I forget who the singer is of that. I am my own soulmate. Lizzo, I think, is the singer. You may, even if that's not your type of music, you may want to look up the lyrics. I am my own soulmate. And this is about you treating and taking care of yourself. I feel like this is also about you taking the next step when it comes to feeling left out. So there could have been some health issues. Someone may be relying on you to help them through a hard time, through a divorce, through an illness, through a recovery. A child may be kind of beefing it up on their security as well. I'm getting here, someone could also be a police officer. Someone could be in the military. They may work in a correctional institution here, or someone could work as a security officer. Okay, that's really coming in here. So if that's you or someone you know, I am getting that if you felt left out in the cold, I really feel like you have a decision to make here. Are you going to stay out here in the cold, or are you going to go in because there's light waiting for you? In a lot of the tarot cards, the Five of Pentacles, it is represented by, a stained glass window, a church that's lit up, but there's a person on the outside on a cold winter night, and they feel like they're all alone outside. But really, if they were to walk in, there's more peace. And I feel like this is about you going within. This is about you trusting in what your body is telling you at this time, trusting that you are not alone, and coming back home to yourself, your higher self. Now let's clarify. Before we move forward, let's take a look. I want to see what this Five of Pentacles is. Some of you may have lost your home. You may have heard news or had a family member that was part of a natural disaster. Okay, maybe a wildfire or a hurricane or an earthquake. And I say that with quotations, well, because sometimes these things aren't always natural disasters. There could have been a situation where someone went through some financial hardship. They may be staying with you. This could be a child, even if they're an adult child, right? Let's take a look here. What does this Five of Pentacles mean for Scorpio, please? Two of Cups. There is a need to reflect, which is exactly what we just said. In order for you to bring something together, because again, I feel like there is a coming together, as we said earlier here. There is a little bit of a separation period, or just a time to step out of the problem in order to bring something together in a new energy or a new light. You have the Two of Cups in reverse, so a much needed time to just reflect and to figure out what the next steps are from here. Now, what are you feeling? How are you doing? You have hope here, or you haven't lost hope, even though some of you may be saying, Melissa, I've lost hope here. I feel like there's more hope available. There's more guidance, more peace. The stars are working behind the scenes. There is going to be a silver lining, okay? You have the Forest here. Yes, things have felt a little bit thick, but you have here the stars aligning for you to come out stronger. When the star shows up, it usually shows up after a tower. Even though we don't see a tower here, there certainly could have been one in the past. But this is all about guidance, healing, recovery. It's saying here, don't give up on those dreams, because there is a lot of potential here with the garlic and with the Empress to focus on what it is that you want to bring to life here on earth. Now, some of you, this is even pregnancy. It could be starting a family. Okay, there could be, I'm getting baby monitor or monitoring. Okay, monitoring. It could be blood work being done this month as well. When it comes to health, I feel like this would be a really great month to, get a wellness checkup or to start that gym or to join a healing center. Something of that nature is coming in here for you. Now, what's going on in your environment? You have the Queen of Swords, Libran energy. This could be someone around you who she's going to tell you how it is. Even if you don't necessarily want to hear what she has to say, she's honest. She's truthful. She is loyal. And she can be blunt. Now, she's not coming across this way to try to hurt your feelings. Okay, please take that as it resonates. This certainly could be someone around you who is trying to, intentionally at times sabotage, but I don't get that from this energy. I feel like this could be a professional. It could be a good trusted friend or a family member, but ultimately the decision is yours, is what I just heard. The decision is yours. You may be getting clear on what you need to do, but there's still a little bit of should I, shouldn't I? I'm getting here, listen to the heart, not the head. Now, of course, we have brilliant minds and we use the head and the heart to work together to create our heaven on earth. But I am getting here that it's important to listen to the heart in this situation. That's why you have the King of Cups. Now, showing up in your hopes and fears, Four of Cups. You don't want to feel left out, which we see with the Five of Cups here. You can see that there's 4 people and they are celebrating, they're having fun, they're laughing, they're pouring drinks. And then you have Katie over here, right? You have Katie sitting there. She's being offered a drink, but she's refusing, or she doesn't see that it's right in front of her because she's focused on some of the anxieties of the past or something here in the past, some stresses, some anxieties, some setbacks. She's worrying. She may be obsessive here about a situation where you're being called here to open yourself up to what's around you, to stay in the present, the present is the gift, right? And as we near Scorpio season, you are the gift. This life is a gift. So I feel like it's important for you to stay in the moment. You may even benefit from reading a book or watching a movie like The Power of Now, or focusing on, meditative practices that kind of get you focused on the right here and right now. Something that pulls your energy back to the present, or at least becoming aware of when you are doing that. And they say when you're focused too far into the future, it can cause a lot of worry, and then too far into the past, a lot of anxiety. I feel the more that you focus right here in the right now, the happier you'll be. Practice gratitude and mindfulness. Be grateful for the things and the people that you have and the emotions and the breath that you have in your lungs. Okay, be grateful every morning when you get out of bed. Some of you would really benefit from starting a gratitude journal to share your thoughts and feelings with others, joining a group, a network. I just heard here speed dating. Okay, is someone speed dating out there? Or maybe it's a dating app that you just swipe and it feels like it feels like it's going really fast here. Maybe you feel like there's no luck in that world. Maybe some of you are resorting to some sort of online app or online presence. Okay, I don't feel like you're going to miss out if you focus on being in the present, because there's a lot to be celebrated here. You have a lot to celebrate around you. People love you. They support you. Even if it doesn't always feel that way, it may be because of past experiences. Now, your final outcome, you have a choice. Now, I'm going to be the blunt Libra here that tells you, Scorpio, that you have the opportunity to not see the glass that's right in front of you, to not participate, to not show up for life. Or you have the opportunity to do what you can to step out of the problem, to find a solution, to speak to a professional, to work on stress management, to focus on being in the now and the present. Because your final outcome, you have double twos. Twos are about some choices needing to be made here, but there is a reflection period before you make a major choice, and that could even be part of a choice. Now, there could be some partnership situations going on here where you're wondering, can we come together, or are we just too separate, right? Is there too much diversity between us? Because you see here on one hand, the Two of Swords, they're laying in bed together. Their backs are facing each other. They're both on their phones. They're in their own worlds, distracted, but there's not a whole lot of love. And then on the Two of Wands over here, there's a fresh beginning. The two are connected. They are sharing in on what they are looking at on their phone. So you can choose here at this time to be a part of something or to separate. Now, there is no right or wrong choice. It is whatever is in your highest good, whatever it is that you are gravitating towards at that time, whether it's some unfinished lessons that need to be repeated or whether you're ready to part ways and go in a new direction. And I don't mean part ways from a relationship unless that's, calling to you, but I'm kind of getting here attracting love versus feeling like you're just dreaming about it. Okay. And that's what we have showing up in the past. This is represented typically Nine of Swords, someone laying in bed, tossing and turning. Okay, so again, attracting love versus dreaming about it. Wow, this is really powerful. Let's clarify. I want to clarify what we need to know about the double twos. So Two of Wands, Two of Swords. How can we attract love versus just dreaming about it? How can we be more happy, more abundant? Page of Cups, yeah, open yourself up. Right? Wear your heart on your sleeve. Fall in love. Don't be afraid of the fall, right? Don't be afraid of love in itself. This is about new exciting opportunities. This is about new friendships that could turn into more. This is about happiness, putting yourself out there. Just like with, toddlers that go to school, sometimes they're a little bit fearful to leave mother's side, right? You have that here with the Empress. So it could be a little bit fearful to put yourself back into the dating world after a time of, feeling like you've been in your own comfort zone for quite some time. But now that you put yourself out there, just like a toddler in preschool, they're going to venture away from mom's hand and they're going to go and start mingling with other people. And I feel like mom, in this case, it could be Mother Earth, it could be that mother feminine energy, Mother God. It can be your own mother, or it's just about you mothering and nurturing yourself enough to know that you deserve love and happiness. And just like that little toddler in their first day of preschool, they're going to make new friends. They're going to put themselves out there, and they're going to not let judgments, criticisms, or look at the diversity or look at what people look like, right? They're loving and feeling it. They're feeling the energy. That little toddler that walks into that preschool room is all about, what they feel. They don't let the surface, or they don't let, the problems or what someone looks like or what they are doing. They gravitate towards the energy. And that's what you are being called to do at this time. Gravitate towards the energy. Listen to your heart, because your heart is going to steer you in the direction you truly desire. All right, let's get a message here from the crystal spirits, and let's see which crystal, gemstone, fossil, or mineral, Scorpio, you can use in the month of October to help you open that beautiful heart and invite in new opportunities for love. I am getting that a lot of you are single, or if you are in a relationship, sometimes it does feel like you're single, doing it all on your own, or sleeping by yourself, or just feeling like you have a lot of responsibilities and someone's out there, doing their thing, but you want to attract more of that into your life, not more of the bad, but more of the connection, the coming together. You have carnelian. This is actually one of my ultimate favorite stones. As you can see, I have quite a few of them in this jar here, or this glass container. So carnelian is located the chakra wise in the sacral chakra. It can be that orangish, reddish, and it's really good for sensuality, sexuality, pleasure. It's all about the relationships you have with self and others. And I just flipped straight to the page here as well. So important message carnelian brings. You may want to jot notes, take notes, or rewatch this section of the video. Carnelian is about increased confidence, dignity, poise, and self-assurance. So when it comes to relationships, There is strength in allowing yourself to be vulnerable. After all, intimacy and trust can only be built if you let yourself be seen as you really are. Be confident in all that you have to offer a partner and know that the universe wants all of your relationships to nourish you. There's the Empress. There's that mama energy, right? Nourishment. Carnelian spirit is here to remind you of how wonderful you are. Rest assured that as you experience your dignity and hold your head high, others will recognize that you are a pillar of strength and a beautiful, unique spirit. You deserve the relationship that you want for yourself. Be assured the universe is working to see that you have exactly that. Wow, I love this. And that could be part of, that's why you have the double twos here. Now, carnelian is also a stone of confidence, courage, and action. It's fantastic for those who are prone to procrastination or have a difficulty gathering the courage to take the first step. As Lao Tzu says, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So there is a choice here. All you have to do is take one step toward the gods and they'll take 10 steps towards you, Scorpio. So whatever it is that you are doing and opening up yourself to this month, you have what it takes. You have the courage. Carnelian lights a fire in your belly and other less comfortable places, but it pulls you up by the bootstraps and says, let's go for it, right? Let's do this. Let's be vulnerable. Let's fall in love. Let's make the big decisions that we need to. Let's move forward if we want to strengthen our bonds, or maybe you have some decisions to make that may be a little challenging or difficult. Carnelian can help you light that fire behind your you-know-what and get things going in a new direction. This is exactly what I feel like a lot of you have been seeking, a lot of you have been wanting. So again, you can work with the energy here of carnelian, whether you have carnelian yourself or you want to purchase this. I get asked a lot where I get my crystals. I get a lot of my crystals at local gem shops, at conferences. Sometimes we'll get big local shows in the area that have gemstones from all around the world. So you can look online, or if you have a local store that you can go to and pick some gems out, carnelian can really benefit you this month. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for being here and for tuning in. If this does resonate, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most, and it certainly helps the growth of the channel. If you're vibing with the energy here and haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do so. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for your precious time and energy. Lots of love.